Can you be 100% secure against crypto scams? Cryptocurrencies have revolutionized the way we think about money, offering new opportunities for investment and financial freedom. However, where there is money involved, there are always people looking to take advantage. In this video, we'll explore some basic and most common tactics used by scammers in the crypto space, and most importantly, how you can counter them. Okay, first, let's talk about phishing. Well, you might be wondering, what does phishing have to do with cryptocurrencies? Well, you'll see. In the world of scams, phishing is a deceptive practice when scammers trick you into revealing sensitive information, such as your wallet key or seed phrase. They lure you into transferring your money by your hands to their account by taking advantage of your greed and goodwill. So this is how it usually looks. It often starts with the email or message from someone posing as a legitimate project or person you trust, like fake celebrities, group admins, or even your friends. So, the message looks genuine, claiming you have a unique opportunity to buy tokens, get NFT, participate in a project, and such. So, it even has a link to the minting or purchasing process. So, how convenient and exciting, right? Well, wrong. That link leads you to a fraudulent website designed to steal your hard-earned money. By clicking that link and connecting your wallet, your money is gone into scammers' pockets. So it's like being caught on the scammer's hook. And yeah, that's how you get the name phishing, by the way. How to counter such attacks? Well, always be cautious and double-check the authenticity of the sender before engaging in any financial transactions. Remember, legitimate projects don't reach out to you first. Don't send links via private messages, and certainly don't ask for your seed phrase or private keys. Another common phishing method involves creating fake websites that mimic domains in the look of popular crypto websites, swapping or staking platforms. For example, instead of pancakeswap.finance, scammers might create a site like pancakeswap.com or org.fi. So these fake websites look almost identical to the real ones, but the only purpose they serve is to steal your crypto. How to counter it? Well, always double-check the URL, and before interacting with the platform, make sure the website has a secure connection certificate, or shortly HTTPS, or that log icon to the left of the link. If your DApp doesn't have it or it's red, well, it's better to avoid it. And yeah, fraudulent links can sometimes even appear at the top of the search engine results, so always be cautious. Okay, next. When buying tokens on DEXs or decentralized exchanges like Uniswap, for example, remember one thing. Don't judge the token by its name, but by contract. Why? Well, did you know that scammers can create multiple tokens with the same name to confuse users? Yeah, it's not prohibited because the contract name is different. And even CoinGecko unintentionally can have such scam coins listed. However, by searching the tokens based on their contract addresses rather than names alone, you can ensure you're dealing with the genuine one. To find the correct contract address, use official project sources or reliable platforms like CoinGecko's contract section or CoinMarketCap. And yeah, remember, it's always better to double check. Speaking of decentralized finance, it is actually a wild west of crypto scams. Well, simply because you and only you are responsible for your own wallet safety. And yeah, this great responsibility is often ignored by newbies and even experienced users. While both Rockpools and exit liquidity schemes are quite similar and involve sudden withdrawals of funds, they differ in the context and the actors involved. So, Rockpool. It is a type of scam where the creators or developers of the crypto project create tokens, generate hype around them, and then all of a sudden disappear with the user's money, leaving you unable to sell the tokens and retrieve the funds. So it's like suddenly pulling the rug out of your feet and you fall, so that's how you get the name. By the way, these schemes were pretty popular back in the days during the boom of ICO, but it still happens to this day. On the other hand, an exit liquidity scheme refers to a situation where the liquidity providers in a decentralized exchange or liquidity pool suddenly withdraw their funds, causing a significant drop in liquidity and potentially leading to price slippage and volatility. And yeah, this happens for various reasons, such as market manipulation or loss of confidence in the project, and etc. You see, Rockpool refers to fraudulent actions by the creators, whereas an exit liquidity scheme generally refers to the withdrawal of liquidity providers in DEX or liquidity pool. How to counter it? Well, you can't know for sure the true intentions of a project, but what you must do is to do thorough research on the team or company behind the project. Well, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. That's why always thoroughly research a project and scrutinize its contract to identify any potential red flags or suspicious activities. Plus, tools like DeFi scanners can help you assess the security and legitimacy of a project. For example, you can use a project called rockdog.io, which can assess different parameters of the project and can tell you its verdict, whether it's safe or not safe to use. Additionally, make sure you spread out any investments across multiple platforms to reduce risks. You can also try to separate wallets for different activities. For example, have one for trading, another for long-term storage, another for DJing platforms, and so on. And yeah, don't forget about the hardware wallets, or so-called cold wallets, as they provide an extra level of crypto security via their offline storage method. And by the way, we actually have a video dedicated to cold/hardware wallets, so make sure you check it out. Now, let's shift our focus to another critical aspect: protecting your crypto assets from malware. Well, yeah, such programs exist in the crypto world too, and they also aim to steal your sensitive info in crypto by exploiting vulnerabilities in your system. One common type of crypto-related malware is the stealer, well, short for stealer. It operates by monitoring your clipboard and waiting for crypto-related information to be copied. And once it detects a crypto address or seed phrase, it immediately sends the information to the attacker. That's why try to avoid copying, pasting sensitive information. Instead, just manually type out your seed phrases and wallet addresses. Additionally, it's highly recommended to avoid using public Wi-Fi networks for any crypto-related activities, as they can simply be compromised, leading to potential data theft. Well, if there's no other choice, just use trusted VPN services, well, likely paid ones, to minimize the risks of malware infections. And yeah, if you want to get even more secure, you can try to use separate devices or closed operating systems like macOS, or even virtual machines for crypto-related tasks. But basically, keep your operating system and software updated with the latest security patches and avoid downloading cracked or unlicensed programs, as they can be sources of malware. So, taking these precautions can significantly reduce the chances of falling victim to malicious software. Well, after all, better safe than sorry. Okay, we've covered some of the most common scams and security measures. So let's try to answer our main question of the video. Can we be 100% secure against crypto scams? Well, I'd say unfortunately not. There isn't a video or guide which is 100% cure-all for all scams. It just doesn't exist, as crypto is always changing along with scam methods. But what you can and must do is to stay vigilant, always double check and conduct thorough research before engaging with any cryptocurrency project or offer. And by the way, we are even thinking of creating a second anti-scam video where you can delve deeper into the most sophisticated ways of scams that even I fell prey to. Anyways, remember that if something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. So, by remaining disciplined and implementing these protective measures that we've mentioned in this video, you can significantly reduce the risks of falling prey to scams and frauds by at least 95%. After all, knowledge is power even in the crypto world, and this is your best defense against scams.